Welcome back from Graphic Extras. In this tutorial I'm just going to show you that you can use channels with Photoshop shapes. You can apply the shapes to obviously RGB, but you can also apply them to red or green individually. So I'm just going to go now to Photoshop. I'm using CC, but you don't have to use just CC, of course CS6, etc. So the key option is pixels. Just select that one for custom shapes. Now the custom shapes I'm using are Graphic Extra shapes, and got the channels palette here, and to get that channels, so just going to select the red channel now instead of RGB, so just the red channel will be affected. Just apply the design, and of course you could apply it in different colours. I'm just applying it in black. Just go to that channel, green, and I'm going to apply it in a different position in blue. Now of course I could also apply a different custom shape, don't have to apply the same shape, and I can go back to the RGB, and there you've got an unusual colour effect without applying any effects. So that's one way of using the custom shapes in with channels. And I'm just going to now go to fill, put it back to before, red channel. Also you can also apply effects. Of course not all the effects are available unfortunately for the channels, for some weird reason. Oil paint, etc., not available, and some of these other ones actually you can actually get around that by actually splitting channels. That's the next thing I'm going to show you. So just apply blur to that one, green channel, and cut it off there. And of course you don't have to do the whole lot, you can just leave the blue channel and you've got another effect. Right, another thing you can do of course with channels, you can actually, as I said, you can't actually access all the effects with some of them, so but a way around that is just go to RGB. I'm just going to go to the right side and split channels. Do split channels and it'll come up with 3 different files. Okay, I'm just going to go to the red one, conveniently called Untitled 2 Red. So I'm just going to apply it here. Now if I want to apply the fill blur and iris blur, etc., they're available, which is very odd, but anyway, slightly inconsistent. However, oil paint is still sadly not available. I suppose you could, of course, a way around that is just convert that back to RGB. You do that, of course, doesn't affect the actual end result. You can actually now apply oil paint if you wish. I'm just going to remove that. Undo. Say apply a blur again. Good old blur. Nothing to do with Smallville. And just now, I'll just apply a couple of them, maybe just 1 or 2. There. And now, after all that, I can get back to the single one again just by the merge channels options. Gives me options for 3 RGB, okay, and I can select the channels, red, green and blue. Of course I could actually use a different thing, but I'm just going to go of course with those. I could use the green channel again as the red channel. That would be another quick twist to the effect. Okay, so they're all applied back together again using channels, Photoshop shapes with channels. Now another thing that you could do once you've is actually you can actually apply and change the image mode. So I'm just going to go to lab, and in lab mode of course you can do the same thing. So you can actually apply the custom shapes again, lab mode, go to the A channel and a B, and you can go back to the lab, and there you are. That's it. So basically that's a quick way of using Photoshop shapes and channels for interesting colour effects. I'm certain there's a vast number of other things you can do with them, but that's a selection of possible. So hope you found this quick tutorial of interest, and that you'll subscribe to the Graphic Extras channel, video channel. Always adding new videos every couple of days, and thank you much.